So we're talking about crossover entertainers. Why did some succeed and why did some fail? We're going to be, that's what we're talking about. You can call in, you can Twitter us. The topic is up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I think also. Twitter, R2_TV, Facebook, R2TV, Instagram, R2TV. You can call in. Jyro, can you do the honors, please?
Numbers to call are 08091222283, 08091222284, 08091222285, 08091222286. Also, 0814-0000283, 0814-080000284.
Okay, so let's get straight into it. Why crossover? When we say crossover entertainment, we're talking about maybe today you are, for example, you are a wrestler and you decide you want to be
a cook.
Yeah, you want to be a cook. Exactly. You want to be a cook, a wrestler. I'm just giving an example. Or today, Jyro decides that she is no longer going to present, that she wants to be a field attendant.
Why crossover? You are so wicked.
I'm not wicked. No, I'm trying to give an example. When we say crossover, because it's more like crossover, we just get it. That's what we mean. Okay, but the most popular ones, people talk about music into acting, acting back into music, and all that. So talking about crossover entertainment, you can call in, please. We need your views, local, international, extraterrestrial. Also, what do you have to say? Why do some succeed, and why do others fail?
I think first of all, it's a question of talent.
Okay.
It's a question of understanding your forte. It's not everything that you know how to do that you can actually do exceedingly well. And we're in a competitive society. That's what some people fail to realize. I mean, we've seen. You mentioned wrestling as a joke. We've seen some wrestlers switch from wrestling into acting, and some have had some success, and some have had huge success. A perfect example of huge success in wrestling to acting happens to be Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock. But then music, we now look at actors who make the cross to music, or musicians who make the cross to acting. In this part of the world, let's come back home to Nigeria, for instance. We've seen a couple, and some have not. Some are not. They're not nothing to write home about. There's a mince word. I mean, you would look at. I love Omotola Jalade Kehinde. Boom, beautiful lady, powerful actress. But then music. Genevieve tried it.
Let's forget Genevieve as well. Yeah.
Is it an issue, Jyro? Do you think it's an issue of talent? Like, do you have to be? There's a popular saying that hard work will beat talent when talent doesn't work hard, right? Is that an issue of talent? Like, you are presenting now, and you also sing, you also act. Now, I'm trying to say that you have an innate talent to act, and that is why tomorrow someone might see you on the silver screen and be like. And maybe if you fail, would it be that you don't have the acting talent? And then if you succeed, would it be that it was because of you have an innate acting talent?
I believe a lot of things come together to make this work. It can't just be the talent alone or how everything was brought out to the open. But I just feel it's time and chance, basically. A particular artist, I won't mention the name, came out with a particular soundtrack, was an actor, then became a musician all of a sudden. That particular song was a one-hit wonder. After that, it seemed like she was talented at the point that particular song came out.
I don't mind you giving a reference.
No.
Okay, we spoke about Dwayne Johnson now. If I remember, I'll give the reference.
Okay, so anyway, I don't want to mention it anyway. So you see, Jyro said it. She said this lady doesn't have talent. But I'm just saying that it's time and chance. The time that the particular song, whatever the person decides to do, it's time and chance. It's not really a question of talent. Because there are some professional artists that are not talented, and they are excelling very well in that business.
I would argue with you to some extent. Time and chance happen to us all, I understand. But then you cannot just... I'll go back to, first of all, I'll go outside Nigeria. I'll go back to Will Smith as well. When Will Smith was coming out, Will Smith was... we all know Will Smith back then from days of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That was Will Smith's major boom. But Will Smith, before music, before we knew him as an artist, had already been doing something with Jazzy Jeff. You know, it was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Now, you also need to know that Will Smith himself did the soundtrack for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And we all loved it. This is a story about... That's Will Smith. Now, let's come back home again. you've been doing music, you're good at it, and then you feel that because you do musical videos, you can just cross over and naturally become an actor. Not knowing that there are techniques. Talent is not just enough, I agree. Time and chance is also essential. Who you work with is also essential, but is that your key talent?
So what you're trying to say now is, okay, it would not be advisable to move.
I'm not saying don't move.
You want to move.
I love people who move.
Okay.
Usher moved. Usher did a few movies and they were on point.
Justin Timberlake.
I still love Time. I will see Time any
Time
day,
is my favorite.
anytime. I have very own.
Justin Timberlake is not a success as an actor.
He had relative success. That's why I use the word relative. In some areas.
If we say,
don't have box office.
Okay, let's say, if we want to talk about the success at anything, let's look at, you've spoken about Will Smith.
Yeah.
So if I was to compare Will Smith and compare Justin Timberlake, what would I say? So Will Smith has been nominated for 4 Grammy Awards. Oh, no, he has won 4 Grammy Awards. He has been nominated for Academy Awards. So if we say that, if we look at that as the benchmark, you cannot mention Will Smith and Justin Timberlake in the same sentence.
The level of success is quite
different. Exactly.
Some have relative success. Some have a no success. I mean, some would sing and you'd be like, even with auto-tune. You understand? So that's my grouse. Don't go near it.
Then the thing, I think, besides the fact that time and chance, I think sometimes boredom can cause them to want to try. It's true. No, example, we have Nice. When he wanted to translate into politics, it was like, he's bored of music. He feels like he has given everything he has to give when it comes to music. So he's bored. So he wants something challenging, something more challenging, and something more different. So maybe probably boredom as well. And don't forget relevancy. If they feel that they're not relevant anymore, they might want to change into doing something else that will make them more relevant. But most of them, their success stories.
I saw Ice Prince in Nigeria in a movie.
Yeah, and his acting, no, that acting was, I'm sorry, I love you, Ice Prince, but that acting was really bad. Have you seen that movie?
I've not seen it.
Oma Me Too. I did a review.
Okay, in the music, eh?
In the music.
Not in the music, no, the different
Not in the music.
I think it's a movie by Yvonne Nelson or so.
It's a Ghanaian, it's a Bollywood movie. And I did a review back then, and I got calls, and one of the calls, the person did not give me his name, and the person actually punched Omawumi and Ice Prince. Now, that is not to say that they may not be good actors. Maybe they just found themselves in roles that do not fit them. A lot of things go into play.
Hand in hand with that.
But I do want to, you see, as much as time and chance, you say it might be a factor, whenever we're talking about stuff like this, I don't like to refer to time and chance. I feel that, I feel we should just take it up, because if you want to talk about time and chance, I could just chill and expect chance to happen. Exactly. So I want to take out that factor first. Now let's go. For me, the quintessential success when it comes to crossover is Carl Malone Bishop, known as Jamie Foxx.
Whoa!
For me, that's a quintessential. He has won Grammys and he has won Oscars.
Oscars, yeah.
You understand? We have actors that have been acting for a very long time. They've never won an Oscar. They've been nominated, and he has won Grammys. He has won Oscars. You understand? Okay, we have a call. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning. Lex on the line.
Hey, Lexi.
Lex me, Baba.
Happy Democracy Day.
Same to you, my brother.
Yeah, I really love the way you guys started the show. I feel for Adeoye Illose, my friend, for you.
Why feeling for him? Is your country also now?
I just love my country.
Dolapo was too serious now.
That's what we do. We are honoring Nigeria by singing the national anthem, so we have to be serious, like.
Yeah, that's nice. That's cool. I really appreciate you guys. I love you.
We love
you too. They love you.
Yeah, let me get in crossover entertainers.
Okay.
Carry on.
I think, there's one Yoruba adage that says, Onokon Waja. One road doesn't lead to the market.
Yeah.
That's my own thinking, yeah. When you're doing something that it doesn't please you, you want to try another link. So that's my own take for people that, that cross over from one to the other.
Okay.
So,
all right.
We love your show. Keep it up, guys.
Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, so Lex is saying one road doesn't lead to the market. He's looking at it as if it doesn't work out in one place, it can work out somewhere else. Okay, but my point is this. let's take the case of Tonto Dike. Spoke about her. Cool. It has worked well for her as an actress. She went into Ambo or something. And she was second place. That means that, forget it, she has the talent for an actress. Definitely. She does. And we all agreed on that. Good. Now, but I think there's something about society. When society tends to see you in one light, it's hard for them to accept you in the other light. Because the songs she did were not that bad. They were not that bad. Yeah, okay, well. Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't say they were excellent.
Not popular culture-wise. When it comes to popular culture, the bam, bam, dim, dim, I feel all right. Maybe.
So okay, now. She is an example of a crossover that I would say did not succeed as much as she would have wanted to.
She's still trying.
But
Why
was
that? She's still not giving up.
Okay, so we're looking at why. The cause is why do you think Tonto Dike did not succeed where someone like a Jamie Foxx succeeded?
Okay, Tonto, no disrespect. First of all, there are times when we need to perfect the act before jumping ship. You need to know how to swim before diving.
Okay.
You understand? She could know how to sing. She could. I'm not saying she does.
Learn.
She could know how to sing, but she may not know how to sing well.
Yeah, but okay, does the ability of a singer, Jerry, I want you to answer, does the ability of a singer equates to success? We have beautiful singers that are nowhere.
Beautiful singers that are behind.
And then we have some.
And you just have a wonderful beat and you have a wonderful promoter and your song is out there and you're number one.
Which boils down to what? To Tonto's issue. And then because popular culture, you know, we have the days of, these are the days of auto-tune, enhance my voice here, make it work here and there. And then at the end of the day, you think, and also sometimes I could just say, if I do this, people will like it. You know the Timba Lupangolo thing. But when you talk about Jamie had been in this industry.
But you know the interesting thing. Sorry for cutting you short. You know, give let me put names down. Give Tonto to someone like Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy will give you a wonderful beat. He will give you a wonderful auto-tune. He would mix. Tonto will just become an angel.
You know, that's what I said.
If she continues in that light, then maybe Tonto would have been.
That's what I said about something, about a lot of factors coming into play, about who you work with. Also, you understand. Now, Jamie, you mentioned Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie, I've been in stand-up comedy. And in stand-up comedy act, way back, he's always doing a bit of this, a bit of that. And then he sings. A lot of people didn't know. It took PDD a while. It was when he organized a party in his house that PDD actually knew he sings. And then when he was coming in, he came in powerfully. It was in, I think, Ali now. It was in Ali.
And Ray.
And then Ray was the perfect thing for him. We're looking for a black somebody who fits into that. And then he sings, he could act, and then he got the right script at the right time. Plus, before Ray died, they started the process of the filming before Ray died. He lived with Ray.
With him,
So he understudied Ray up to the walk. And I could remember the trailer. And I always.
We have a caller.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
All right. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Sorry, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Nice job, guys. I really enjoy the show.
Thank you.
I just want to make a quick contribution. You see, what flows my food might not flow every other person's food. Look at the case of Dwayne Johnson. Very fine actor, but he might have better some of his acting from wrestling. Wrestling is a part of acting as well.
Yes.
But what worked for him worked really well with John Cena.
And not Hogan as well.
He also ventured into acting, but then where is he today in the acting industry? You can't really hear from him.
Okay. Word.
Okay.
Yeah. So also as well, I want to look at Mike was saying something about Timberlake and Will Smith. Will Smith crossed into acting, and then he got Oscar nominations for acting. He got nominations for singing as well. But now you said Timberlake isn't a fine actor as well. I don't know if you get my point.
I get your point. I do.
Yeah. All right. Because see someone like DiCaprio has never won an Oscar, but doesn't mean he's not a good actor. He's not a good actor.
Respect to him. Respect to DiCaprio.
Word.
Respect to Leonardo.
It doesn't mean. I don't think many of them that are trying to test these waters, partly because they discover someone else is doing fine in that field. They also want to leave their music and then go into acting, leave their wrestling, go into acting, leave their singing, go into acting, or switch industries. But then it might not work well for them because many of them don't actually realize what they are meant for.
What they are meant for, exactly.
They feel because it works for this party, it works for them. And that's why many of them actually fail in their switching.
All right.
Failed in switching are more than those that succeeded in switching their entertainment career.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. I'm very.
Nice job, guys. I
Thank you.
enjoy the show.
Thank you very much.
Happy democracy.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Happy democracy. I agree with what he said. You can't really use awards and some kind of things to equate someone's success. But
Look, the point is that see, it's either awards or the movie sold well. They made money. Dwayne Johnson has not
what
received any
about
award.
popularity? What about
Okay,
popularity?
let me make it clear. You're talking about Will Smith and Timberlake. I can remember Friends with Benefits. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
No, I haven't
That
seen
was
this.
pathetic acting, man. You cannot compare. You cannot talk about Will Smith and then talk about.
But if you
Timberlake.
see
I'm
it in
Legend.
time, I Am Legend is...
Oh my God.
Do you understand?
But I don't know. Nobody has
Let
mentioned
me just take some
people that
comments. We're
have
rounding up
talent.
now.
Yeah, sure.
Let me just take two a comment we have on Facebook here. Okay. And okay, I have Sheon Okeaju says, what's your comment unloading? Says some people should just abide by their calling and beg. We're not all born multi-talented. It's better to have mastery in one thing than to be jack of all trade. Democracy. Thank you very much, Sheon. I agree with you. Patrick Bangura, thank you very much, says God gives everyone talent. Actually, some they only have one talent, while others are multi-talented. So if you have one, make good use of it. And if you're multi-talented, also make good use of it. Because God who gives talent doesn't like people misusing it. So please, let us don't come with democracy on talent, yeah. Okay, that's some punchline there. Huh? All right, thank you very much to our commenter, Patrick and Sheon. We really do appreciate it. Now, there's always never time. I wish there would be time. Always never time, but then we have to round it up here. These guys are talented. They do what they do and they do very well. Let's hope that the day they want to cross over into something, then we can make success out of it. Because when you're known for one, but I like what you said, be known for one. First of all, then, let's just hope you don't get popularized when you're going to that one. All right. Nice. So, my guys, thank you very much. It's been Friday. How are you guys going to spend your weekend? What's your plan for this democracy weekend?
Party.
We're going to party.
Well, I'm all emotional right now. I think I also have to pray for Nigeria.
Pray for Nigeria.
Sunday
service is going to be wonderful. And then for those of you going to the mosque today, please let's pray for our country. We look forward to 4 years of progress, steady progress from one level to another. All right, thank you very much.
Speedy progress.
Yeah, to all of you that have called in, thank you to everyone who's been a part of the show. It's been our FFF episode. See you next week.
God win.
Yes, God win. All right, that's for Nigeria. God win in Nigeria.
Nigeria.
And then the company will be better enough for the inauguration party.
Yeah, they're going.
We don't win the election.
Peace Corps is there already.
All of you are sitting down. So we don't win.
No, I need to take it from down again. You need to sit down.
Yeah. Okay.
Sit down.
One, two, chuck it from now.
Are you ready?
Go, let's go.
I don't get tired.
This is I like us to enter. I like us to enter, man.
Everyone for mine, everyone keep